Making a change in this entertainment. I learned to move with tactics, so I'm executive aiming. I learned to do gymnastics. Now I've been jumping. Wavy on your she a lady in the street.
Here we go. And the Pacers start out with the ball. Here are the 5 for the Lakers. They've got Johnson. He's out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. To the middle. Here's Worthy. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Here's Lewis. Here's Daniels. Tipped. James outside to the inside. That shot is good by O'Neal.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
George against James. George passes to Oladipo. Sinks it from distance.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Tipped away. Oh, George with a steal. 4-3. It's tipped.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An opposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
First quarter, just over a minute played. George's shot is good. George has gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. Here's Worthy. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. He's got 5.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Oladipo skying through the air. I love seeing that. Has great speed and uses that as a launching pad towards the hoop.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Pass to O'Neal, and he drives in. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
When it comes to distributing the ball, nobody does it better than Magic. When one of his guys has a clean look, the ball is there quickly and on target.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. George drives in.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Knicks. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, I think for the Lakers, they've surprised so many people with their ability to maintain this astonishing display of dominance. But here they are, the best team in the league late into the season. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Indiana leading. Stolen by Bryant. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Lewis. Covered by Johnson. From 11 feet away. He got a piece of it. Bryant with it. Now Oladipo. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Like whenever this big man gets fancy with it, O'Neal is a ridiculous dunker when he's this close to the rim.
Fans, your base mates.
So both teams making some changes here. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Back to O'Neal. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
Nobody does it better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the paint. Magical, length, size, touch, unguardable inside.
Here's Person over James. Person, no good.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
From deep, Abdul-Jabbar. Great positioning on the putback.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Pass to McGinnis. Here's Person beyond the arc. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
The rifleman, Chuck Person, shoots a consistent percentage from the three-point line. He's a sniper now.
Oladipo with the block. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Stolen. Here's Person. Check by James. Person, no good. The Lakers in the lead. Back to Bryant. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first. Pass to Granger. Off the mark there with a three. Here's Baylor. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, an explosive athlete, the precursor to the high flyers, prone to the spectacular. Baylor with a strong move.
Fires from 14. And it's Davis penetrating. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on to get back.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
And for the Lakers.
First team foul.
Here's Lewis. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. George for three. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
And for Indiana, pass to Lewis. George for three, hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
Paul George has become such an assertive and confident player. He knows exactly when he's in position to get that catch and shoot off.
Here's Worthy. No good. And Indiana will come the other way. Here's Lewis. And he lobs it up.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's West. The Pacers pull it in.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
George outside. The three is up. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Indiana foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the Pacers. Chuck
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he's going to the line for 2. The officials saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Pass to Lewis. Three-pointer. get the rebound. Daniels. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Gets the three to fall.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
James goes in. Can't connect from short range. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Lakers making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Indiana trailing here. There's the drive. Lewis can't get it to go.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Bryant. Got a hand on it. Pass to George. Here's Daniels. To the wing on the left. That shot is good, Lewis. And that ties it up. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Indiana.
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
O'Neal misses.
And that puts them just one foul from the ball.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Substitution for your Pacers. Jermaine O'Neal. George McGinnis. Timeout called for the Lakers. Your base mates. Give them a hand, fans.
Here's Indiana. George outside. Three-pointer. They shoot again. Deflected. And they get it back.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that block.
Back to O'Neal. To the left side wing. Worthy. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Down low. Here's O'Neal. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. O'Neal's got 6 points.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's O'Neal. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Bryant off the inbound pass. Cleared away by Person.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
2 minutes.
For 3. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
It's Bryant with a drive.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, flat-out assassin on offense. And most importantly, this guy's a leader, too.
Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Knocked away. Stolen by Davis. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. The Pacers making a switch here. And the free throw, no good.
You know, it's really been fun watching LeBron evolve his game over the years, and being a fellow Northeastern Ohio guy, I take pride in what he's been able to do. He always seems to find a way to maximize his effectiveness on the floor and adapt to whatever he needs to adapt to be outstanding.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Shots blocked. Davis against Oladipo. Shoots over Davis. Oladipo, shot's good. Oladipo's got 7 points in the game.
And Oladipo's handle is tight now. I mean, so good at freezing the defense and then blowing right by whoever's on him. He's got a nice little hesitation move with his ball handling.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
51 seconds left in the half. Here's Granger. Off target with the 3. The Lakers in the lead.
Jamal Wilkes.
Here's Wilkes. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Granger. Puts it up. Misses off the right iron.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Elgin Baylor.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
O'Neal on the wing. Drops in the layup for two.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Davis from long range. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Lakers on top, leading by 3. We'll see.
The Thunder playing in Oklahoma City as they go up against the Magic. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow. Very efficient.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian and
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. On the court for the Lakers. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Davis has gotten his first basket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Oladipo, and it's blocked by Davis.
No, sir, don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First team foul.
And he makes it first.
Los Angeles, Elgin Baylor taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Indiana trailing here. Here's Lewis. Pass to Oladipo. Fires at the elbow. It doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Baylor. He's got 6. There's the triple. West misses. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And it's blocked by Davis.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Oh, got that one up quick. 9 points in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
The Lakers going with a whole new group out there.
Make some noise, fans.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Oladipo. Now George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
Oh, man, talk about hang time. What a wicked double-clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy.
And space is what he had, fellas. Soft defense there.
Chuck Person. Los Angeles calls timeout. Fans, your pace mate. All right, fans, that is your pace mate. Make some noise, fans.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Inside.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team.
Magic
Ignition
Johnson.
switch ignited.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to George from behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. George has got 9 points.
With a few 40% seasons from deep, George has become one of the top three-point shooters in the game.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Friday, they go back home and will be hosting the Philadelphia 76ers. And then Sunday, they'll host the New York Knicks.
And you know, for that matchup with the Thunder, this is one that they expect to win. But those games can be tricky. Remember, there are no free wins in this league.
Here's Lewis. That one off the back iron and out.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
To the paint. That shot is good by O'Neal. He's got 10.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area. Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Second personal foul.
They're really working the paint now.
Free throw good. Bryant.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
To win the run, it's deflected. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Indiana ball.
Here's O'Neal.
You know, LeBron affected that shot, and his defense doesn't get quite the hype that his offense does, but over his career, he's been a consistent, aggressive defender on a lot of possessions.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His third personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Team foul. At the line for the Lakers.
Both shots good from the stripe. Well, Grant, it seems like each year, play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, B.A., what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and of little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game.
Los Angeles foul. James Worthy. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Coming on to the
Challenging stretch for Indiana here.
Jamal Wilkes.
Pass to Granger. Here's O'Neal. They set the screen. Shot clock at 5. Now here's George. Stolen by Bryant. Here's Worthy. He takes it in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
That's his second personal
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Lakers.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Assisted.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
They set the pick. Pulls it from the top of the key. That's short off the rim.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Magic Johnson. That's his third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line.
That's good from George.
You know, Paul George is one of the most versatile forwards in the game, and he's in his prime right now. Probably the top two-way player in the league at his position.
The Pacers making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in. Out left to the wing. Now here's Johnson. The D's right on him. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. O'Neal pulls it in. And here are the Pacers now. It's a 16-point game. That shot wide open.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Johnson. No problem on the jumper in close. Johnson's gotten 4 this quarter.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's O'Neal. Deflected.
And the massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers ahead, up by 15. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. To the inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And for the Lakers.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He spoke to his club like they were down in the score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
There are very few that can handle and battle with Davis inside. I mean, he's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
Both free throws good from Davis. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Here's Lewis. Gets the 3 ball to go.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
The defense, they're doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And he makes both free throws. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Here's Lewis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Pacers making a switch here. George is checked in.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Here's Bryant, and then Bryant with the dunk.
When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself. A matchup nightmare.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Oladipo. Rejected. And he's able to get it back. The lead now cut to single digits.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
James, right side. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. For 3, George. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Indiana. They're on a 15-6 run. The three. Rebound by the Lakers. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bryant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. First one falls for him.
At the line for the Lakers.
Both good from the line that time. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Lewis, covered by Johnson. And Davis with the block. Here's James. George with the block.
George clearly one of the best two-way players in the game. He never takes a play off defensively. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Johnson. Got it. Good job in the low post. And Los Angeles leads by 8.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
George against James. Oh, ripped away. On the break. And he makes it. And it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered it.
It's stolen by James. And finished off by Davis.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Indiana, they're working against the clock now. And the Pacers call time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.
Incredible. I mean, he found his rhythm out there tonight, and he's really let his offense come to him. He hasn't forced the issue, and because of this, it's allowed him to get into a comfort zone.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Here's O'Neal. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Here's O'Neal. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get posted.
Oh, nice shot by Bryant.
I like how Bryant takes contact on the way up. This guy is very good at feeling out the defense and absorbing that contact and still capitalizing.
The shot by Oladipo, no good. Down low. Here's O'Neal. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Boy, nobody wants to get in his way when he's this deep. Watch out.
Lewis can't get it to go. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Johnson. The shot comes out, so Indiana will take it the other way. Into the lane. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Tell you what, the long arms and great wingspan of Johnson, well used and suited for the shot denied.
In transition, here come the Pacers. For three, George nails it from 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
To the middle. And Davis with the basket on the assist from Bryant.
Should just about do it. Big-time shot in the final stretches here.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
Pure from three-point range.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And the first one at the line is good.
And O'Neal is simply a beast. Jermaine O'Neal, a long, athletic, big guy with a nice shooting touch from mid-range.
Bryant outside. And George with some nice D. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Mark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.